Well, hello everyone. My name is Zachary O'Shea, and this is Box of Teeth. I have another horror-themed monster for Dungeons & Dragons for all of you right now. Here in the back half of July, we're talking about a universal antagonist that you can use for a horror-themed Dungeons & Dragons game, as well as her minions, and that's the Vespidai. The Vespidai is basically a riff off of the classic The Fly monster. She is an artificer who, her and her lover, were working on teleportation magic via waystones to try to topple the Planers Guild, a powerful wizards guild that controlled teleportation magic. Either through horrible accident or sabotage, she was mixed with a wasp into some sort of abomination that can't really live on her own. She has to be suspended in this electric goo. So her lover built an exoskeleton for her that she is suspended within. And now she seeks to take revenge on the Planers Guild, no matter the casualties that are caused. She covers a couple of different horror subgenres, which are scientific horror, body horror, and a tiny bit of cosmic/planar horror. The minion for today, which are Sawflies, they really lean into the scientific artificer horror, so let's talk about them right now. Step 1. Siege weapons. The wizards of the Planar Guild think that they're safe in their towers of thick stone and powerful wards. However, my tiniest contraptions prove this to be false. Whether assaulting a tower directly or being dispensed from a tarantula infiltrator, my Sawflies will make short work of any bulwark, whether magical or otherwise. The beautiful thing is, once these pitiful protections are destroyed, my lovelies will chew through mage flesh just the same. Oh, you should hear their screams, my darling. The Planar Guild will pay for what they did to us. A single Sawfly is no bigger than a horsefly itself. Its crystal wings are beautiful to behold, looking like little stained glass windows. Its carapace is painstakingly etched with little runes to draw power off of its lodestone heart. It really is a miracle of artifice. However, when one notices that its mouth is actually a diamond-toothed little saw blade, menace starts to show through and replace any sort of awe one might have for it. As a buzzing swarm, Sawflies cut through bone, flesh, and metal alike, smearing their exquisite forms with gore. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at a swarm of Sawflies statistics for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. A swarm of Sawflies is a challenge rating 2 medium swarm of tiny constructs that is unaligned. They do have an okay armor class and an okay number of hit points. They do have damage resistance to bludgeoning, lightning, piercing, and slashing damage. They are immune to poison damage, and as they are a swarm, they have a whole host of conditioned immunities. They have dark vision and tremor sense as well. Ability-wise, they do have innate spellcasting, so once per day they can cast a spell magic. They have lodestone hearts, as mentioned, so if a creature starts their turn within 5 feet of a Sawfly swarm, they have to make a strength save or be restrained until the end of their turn. They are siege monsters, and again, they're swarms, so they have the normal swarm ability. Attack-wise, they do have a bite attack that does less damage when they're at half hit points or less. They also have magnetic hooks, a rechargeability, where they can target an object that they can see within 15 feet, or a creature. A strength save is appropriate. If you fail it, you get pulled into the swarm's square, and the swarm gets to make a bite attack as a bonus action. Sawflies obviously can chew through low-level adventurers, NPCs, and level buildings easily as needed. They're really kind of that frontline monster and fodder that the Vespidai likes to throw out. Don't worry, we're going to cover the Tarantula probably tomorrow as well. You can find these minions and the Vespidai and hundreds more horror-themed monsters, all for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, that are all perfectly free at boxofteeth.blogspot.com. If you're more interested in the non-Dungeons & Dragons role-playing projects that I have that are also horror-themed, or the horror fiction that I write, that includes Grease Paint right here. It's got a killer clown. It's book 1 in the series. Book 2 will be out later this summer, so stay tuned. You can always go to www.zacharyoshea.com. As always, I appreciate your time and your attention, and have a wonderful rest of the day.